Hi guys, welcome! My name is Natalie. I am the roaming yogi. Really quick video today. What the heck is a vinyasa? If you've ever asked yourself this, then this video is for you. Like all Sanskrit words, the word vinyasa has multiple meanings. It doesn't quite directly translate to English. If you would like to learn more about what vinyasa means, you can check that out on the blog. For the purposes of this video, I'm looking specifically at what it means when a teacher says in a class, take your vinyasa or flow through your vinyasa. I know I use this cue quite a bit when I teach, and I do sometimes get students who are a bit confused about what exactly that means. So what this refers to is a series of 4 postures that are done one after the other, linked to the breath. Starting with a plank, ending with a downward facing dog. 2 postures in between. One will lower you towards the earth and the other one will open up the chest. So this video will break down what those 4 postures are and what kind of modifications you have available to you within those poses. So all you'll need is about 5 minutes and a yoga mat. I'll meet you on the mat. Alrighty, go ahead and make your way into a plank pose. Bringing the shoulders right above the wrists, belly pulling up and in, the heels reach for the back wall, the gaze is towards the front edge of your mat. To modify the first posture, simply bring the knees down and take your modified plank on the knees. It's a great place to build strength for full plank pose. So this is your first pose in your vinyasa. The second posture in the vinyasa is the one that's going to bring the body down towards the earth. So the first option is to, from your plank, lower the knees and then lower the chest and the chin to the ground. This is Ashtanga Namaskar. The second option is from your plank, bring the knees down, come into that modified plank, and then lower halfway into a modified chaturanga on the knees. And the third option is to leave the knees lifted and lower halfway chaturanga. The third posture in the vinyasa is the one that opens the chest. So the first option is to come into a baby cobra. Hands will be sort of underneath the shoulders. Pull the shoulder blades towards each other. The belly and hips will stay on the mat. Second option is to come into cobra pose. So you'll press more firmly into the hands, lift the torso, the belly will come off the mat, the elbows will stay bent. And then the third option is to come into upward facing dog. In this posture, the arms are straight and the thighs are up off the mat. The tops of the feet still pressed to the ground, shoulder blades pull back towards each other. And then the last pose in your vinyasa is downward facing dog. And you'll take a few breaths here before moving on to more vinyasas or whatever comes next in your sequence. So we'll put some of those together into some different options you have for vinyasa. So we can start in a plank pose. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower the knees, lower the chest, lower the chin. As you inhale, slide the body forward, come into baby cobra, tops of the feet press. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. A second option for your vinyasa, come forward into plank pose. So take an inhale here, lower the knees to modified plank. As you exhale, lower halfway, modified chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest, cobra pose, so the belly's off the mat. And then exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And a third option, this would be the most challenging option for your vinyasa. Inhale in a plank pose, knees lifted. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, belly, hips, thighs are off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. So these are a few different options that you have available to you whenever you hear the cue, take your vinyasa or flow through your vinyasa. I hope this has been a helpful video for you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please shoot me an email, leave me a comment, get at me however you'd like to get at me. Have a good one.